Hi, Stunning Fam. It's Michelle. Thanks for joining us today. Once there was a tree. So we moved into our home in September of 1996, and one of the things that really attracted us to the home was the backyard. It was huge. It is huge. It's about a quarter of an acre, and it had this humongous oak tree that covered approximately, I'd say, a third of the property with shade. It was so huge. When my kids were younger, we built a tree swing and put it on the tree, and they played under it. It was a great tree. In 2012 to 2013, we experienced a pretty severe drought. And then in 2014, we experienced the opposite. We had a pretty good rain season. Our very thirsty oak tree became so heavy with the weight of the water, this is what an arborist told us, that it literally split. And this happened on the morning of December 3rd in 2014. I still have a very distressed recording of the falling tree that I actually sent to my husband while he was at work that morning. So I thought it'd be kind of appropriate to share it with y'all in today's video.
Honey, our tree literally just busted in our yard and fell. We completely missed the house. Owen saw the whole thing. I heard the whole thing. It did not hit anything major, but we've got to take care of it. It's like major. Anyways.
There was no way to save the tree after it split, so it had to be taken down. I was really sad because I was a bit sentimental about the tree because my kids grew up playing under it and on it. So I had them leave the stump a little bit higher than normal because I wanted to turn it into something. I wanted to use the stump because it just couldn't let go of the tree yet because there were so many memories. So we ended up turning the stump into a table. I actually had gotten a piece of wood mounted on the top of the stump, and then we also installed an umbrella holder, an umbrella stand in the middle. And I laid a brick pathway leading to the stump, and then used all different styles of brick to make a really craftsy kind of patio around the stump. So over the years, we ended up using it for all kinds of occasions. It was a favor table for my daughter and my son-in-law's wedding in August of 2015. It became like a gift table for a lot of birthdays because it was kind of separate. So you could put cards and gifts on it, and it had a little umbrella, and you could hang lights and stuff. It became like a photo memory display for a graduation party for a really close friend. And then in May of 2019, we started noticing that the stump was beginning to rot on the top. So we decided, and by this time we had already taken off the wood because it had become weathered and old looking. And so we decided to be creative yet again. So we hauled it out where it was rotting, and then we mixed up a thin layer we mixed some cement and laid a thin layer of cement into the actual stump and put some dirt, and we planted succulents in the top, and it still had the umbrella stand, so it was still kind of cute. And I'd used some old rustic wood for the front that we could put signs or words on the front. So this became one of our stunning videos actually in the beginning of our YouTube journey, and we'll link the link to this video if you're interested in looking at it in the description, so you can look at the entire project. So over time, the tree aged and it started to look kind of bad, and the brick patio / pathway that I had made, it started coming loose. My fault, because I really didn't know for sure what I was doing, and I was just trying, and it became a stunning misadventure. It did last for a while, but it started to fall apart. The white rocks in the yard started to look kind of sparse and dingy, and the area was it was desperately, basically, in need of a refreshing. So this year for Mother's Day, my husband and my kids helped me start the process for a yard facelift. So we posted all the white rock on OfferUp for free, and people came and they cleared the yard of all the unwanted rock. I didn't have to do all that work. They came and took it. And then we have a friend, and he came with his massive chainsaw, and he cut the old tree stump down. And then we rented this ginormous stump grinder. I had never seen one work before, so it was really kind of exciting for me. And this stump grinder grinded out the old stump like it was butter. It just like went right through it. And so we leveled out the ground the best we could after the stump was gone, because there was a few roots and stuff, so we kind of leveled it out the best we could by hand. And then next we laid out some weed block, and we covered the entire area with quarter by dust. So now we have this clean slate to work with. So that's the story of our tree. Once there was a tree that our children played under and they swung from, and they made many memories with their friends. And then there was a stump that was used to decorate and celebrate different occasions with our adult children and with our family. And now I've said goodbye to the tree and to the stump, and I have an entire area to prepare for sweet grandbabies one day. So that's the story of our tree.